Can you imagine hair being hair? Insane. Alright, Gohan. I'll just double check to make sure I am on hard mode though. Because like hard mode for this game is kind of relative until you get to adventure mode. Even then much later into adventure mode anyway. It is worth noting that obviously Piccolo did not leave Gohan strictly alone the entire time. He was helping him from a distance, which is really, really cute. You know, that joke doesn't even work here that well either because the hair for the Sonic movies is really well done on the hedgehogs. Holy shit. All right, so yeah, I just want to quickly show this is what his Stand Heavy looks like. Like the height of this thing. Holy crap. Although also really funny that Piccolo's another unfortunate victim of multiple moves being the same animation. Crouch light, crouch heavy. You know, it do be like that sometimes. All right, let's at least try to... Nope, that's not enough. Wait, no. Ah, almost got it. I think Hellzone Grenade is especially he does for when they're going down, which is... Wait, no, that's not it. It's Light Grenade. Light Grenade is one of these moves. I think Hellzone Grenade might be his sparking ultimate, but yeah, I'm not losing anytime soon, chat, unfortunately. Even then, if you're in that situation, I think you need like 150% in order to actually do that. So it's like, holy shit. I really wish there was some modding to... Oh, I was going to mention about that, though. There is a bit of a modding community that does exist for this game. It's not a lot. It's mostly just on swapping colors around for characters. Yeah, it turns out if you swap a couple of color palettes, you can actually get the entirety of the spread list. It's kind of wild. People have done pretty decent mod colors for this game that actually make them look pretty spiffy, not going to lie. I think one of them was obviously like Goku Black. Pretty cool. But my point there is... I wish there was some mods that actually made one-on-one combat more viable in this game, or like just retweaked some stuff. I'll give you an example. Obviously, this game is not really hard coded to be balanced, even though there were patches. I don't think there were enough to like focus on competitive balance at all. It's not a very balanced game at all, by the way. Obviously, that is not the case. It's not really meant to be hugely well balanced at all. But there are definitely some over-tuned elements in this game I think would only benefit it if it were tuned down a little bit. If you want an example of that, in the American version, in the American version of this game, which is what I'm playing right now, the Super Vegito assist is kind of insane, such that the Japanese version tones it down heavily and makes its recharge time like 3 times longer. It's crazy because it's not full screen, I don't think, but it's really a good omnipresent thing. Wow, I wasted a bunch of time on the Sand Saga. Good thing I don't expect Piccolo Sword to hit the Butoden Saga. Sparking Zero does the same. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, chat. It do be like that. Yeah, they have radios on their fucking scouters. Well, it's a perfectly good opportunity to have an AT&T joke about the reception being horrible. Also, Piccolo likely won't do much on Namek anyway. Nope, not at all. Okay, that's not true. There is one fight we can possibly give Piccolo on Namek, and that is holding off Final Form Frieza for Goku to charge the Spirit Bomb. That's literally it. Unless they want to try the luck with Piccolo trying to fight Final Form Frieza when he first transforms, which I don't know about that one, Chief. Although if Piccolo wins that, ideal timeline, if I do say so myself. Okay. Straight up, guys, sometimes it looks like these PNGs are just slapped from random games onto one picture. You look at these 3 all on the same screen, they do not look like they're from the same fucking game at all. This is awesome. They did it in Super Warriors? Ooh, okay. God, you guys are just really wanting me to play Dragon Ball Super Warriors. Hey, YouTube, if you're watching this right now, you should follow me on twitch.tv in order to see if I eventually get to practicing that game. I'm just saying. Never a bad time to drop plugs. Anyway. Still a bit of a crime that Yamcha and Tien are both rugged as assists, though. I love one or the other, personally. Alright. Alright, let's see. Tien assist. Kind of pathetic. Yamcha assist, however, is decent because it actually does go full screen. So cool. Here we go. Fuck. I don't know why it just randomly drops. Like, you really gotta mash that because, like, it just kind of doesn't want to go through sometimes. Highlight grenade. Let's see. One looks like Fan Games version of Cyberman. Oh, that's putting it nicely. That's like really bad Noob Ground fan art version of it. Oh my god, Nappa looks like a Cyberman gimmick intact. No, not really. He just has multiple Cyberman assists, which is very funny. It's not like Dragon Ball FighterZ where you can set up coin flip scenarios with him on Oki repeatedly, which... Did Nappa ever officially make it like people's general top 5 for fighters? I remember that happened recently, but I haven't been paying attention to the game in years. To put in perspective, I stopped playing Dragon Ball FighterZ before Android 21 dropped, which is crazy to think I dodged that bullet. Oh my god. I'm not sure who thought the idea of giving your opponent a permanent 30% attack drop was a good idea for a super, but, well, they did, so, yeah. I'll have to see where they're at right now with that, because I know that Cloud805 still plays the game. For the record, I know I've been kind of joking on some characters being low tier as hell in this game. I want to point something out right now. I love low tier characters if they got sauce and they're really fun. It's not a regular super either as a grab. Yeah, but it's a really easy grab to set up. That's the thing too. It's like not hard to set up from what I've seen. Like literally Super Vegeta assist. Just do it at the end of a combo, end in it, and you're good. It's really fucked. Piccolo died saving Gohan from Nappa's attack. And Goku was like right there afterwards. Managed to save him from Nappa's shoe. Alright, how far forward are we going? I thought so. Sometimes these characters will have barely anything in certain arcs, so they really gotta stretch in order to get some fights for them under the belt. It's very wild. Not unsurprising. We had literally Goku cheat death earlier, which is funny because we could literally just done Fat Boo with Super Saiyan 3 and just pretended he was Super Saiyan 3 the whole time. Yeah. Anyway, my point being is that sometimes the story gets really funny with it. I'm a Sia. I need to go see this before work. Okay, have fun. I can win. I can do this. I've just been given the ultimate power. Well, you see, it's not quite ultimate because, well, I mean, you don't have Kami yet. But we'll get there eventually. I love the generic polka dot. Can I just say, like, I'm really starting to notice the polka dot generic anime backgrounds for these characters. It's really cute and really funny. I want to emphasize really funny. Hello, second form Frieza. Okay, I will say this isn't the worst thing I've seen. Maybe like, I know I had a similar opinion for third form earlier. Maybe my opinion for the second and third forms is just kind of like skewed, because I think like the more fucked up you make them look, the better they actually look. I don't know. They're supposed to look demonic in nature anyway. Although Shao's, that should have been his final form anyway. Second form, you're not missing anything. Wait, so are we gonna jump to final form, or are we just gonna linger on third form? You can see him now. Okay, no, we are just going for the final form then. Okay. I love how we're trying to jump all over the place with this sometimes, but well, I mean, oh no, we are doing this. Oh, I thought for sure we would. Guru assist, fucking awesome. All right, well, we're both low tier as fuck, so let's have some fun. Guru assist, what do you got? I can't summon either of them because both of them are unfortunately middle of the screen. Oh, I guess Guru gives an assist. Can I click on Dende? No. I guess his jump heavy is pretty good. All right. Heals? Healies for my feelies? Awesome. Okay. There we go. Just got forced our way in. Yeah, fortunately, I don't know what to do for air combo for him outside of just that. Hey, we're going for a special beam can. I'll take that, though. Have I done his other ground super yet? No, I haven't. Okay, now I kind of hope Frieza tanks this so I can actually do it. Even though we have like 5 other fights to go so far. But I will say, shout outs to the fact that this has been the first time we've got a Namek and haven't had a Ginyu fight. You know, sometimes it's a little bit, it's the little things. Oh, okay. It was upwards like single Hell's grenade shot. You can kind of use that for combos, I think, in the corner. It's a little weird. You can also anti with it, I guess, but yeah, I don't know if I'd want that wholesale. Far stronger than I thought for Namekian. Are you kidding me? He was fighting off your fucking second form. Also a really nicely animated fight, by the way. I want to toss that out there, chat. What can I say? Piccolo just keeps getting the best fights in the show. It's just kind of funny. That's super. Oh man, back when Super Saiyan was a state of mind rather than an actual transformation. I mean, I don't know. If Frieza does something in the correct direction, he could probably anger Vegeta into becoming a Super Saiyan. Again, you know what I said like 5 minutes ago, chat, about PNGs looking like they're from completely different games. Yeah, it's rearing its ugly head again. These aren't even the same lighting styles. Oh my god. Good shit. Very good shit. Anyway, I want to make sure something really quickly before I forget again, because I know it's on hard mode, but it doesn't feel like it, so I just gotta make sure. Under options. Okay, it's on hard mode. I had to be sure about that. Also, you can map buttons. I'm not gonna fuck with that because I want to risk accidentally changing something. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, we really had to stretch for stuff here, huh? Funny also, because the little bit of montage we had for Gohan training with Piccolo and Goku wasn't Super Saiyan. They were practicing all in base forms. Also, it was really neat little thing because I think we should show that shit more often. Giant Key came from Mecha Frieza and his father King Cold. Yeah, but we won't have any hanging out today. Quick. All right, Piccolo, quick. I want you to do a U-turn, go fuse with Kami, and go fight those two cold fuckers just came out of the sky. In order to have the attack of the kill up machines, everybody train hard in preparation for the arrival. Oh, okay. So we are just show up before an hour before. Yeah, show them that you're a very hard worker and you show up in well in advance. Yeah, I'm just gonna hard sit this one out, unfortunately. Nope. Learn Kaioken, go in that time gravity chamber. We need you. Especially against the Cell Juniors. Holy shit, can you imagine? That'd be very funny. And hello, renderer Chichi. I will say, does look markedly decent. This time period, we're not gonna get a lot of good renders from official anime companies or from Toei for Dragon Ball Z. This looks like a relatively good one. Oh, hi, babe. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear. Yeah, Taylor's dying downstairs of COVID. How are you going to look after Gohan without a job? Holy shit. I know we keep going over this, but the things that if Goku just like, no, I'm going to not put pins on Goku for 5 minutes. I'm going to say if Chi-Chi could be flexible enough to think about what her superpowered husband could do for a job to easily make like $1 trillion, like, it's so easy. It's so fucking easy. You haven't earned a pension since we got married. I don't believe that, actually. There just hasn't been any world tournaments recently, so he can't actually make money. Anyway, yeah, haha, wife bad. Ironically, my own wife is in chat. I guess even Super Saiyans have their weaknesses too. Yeah, also, it kind of suck until you actually do the Master Super Saiyan thing. But, you know, details, okay. Yeah, true. All right, yeah, man, this was cut in Kai too. That's a very unfortunate. That whole thing, that little scene we had with him training on the mountains is still, like, really nice to look at. All right, can I even show anything off with Piccolo here? Oh, we're fighting against both of them. Oh my god, multiple characters to fight at the same time. Holy shit, could not be me. Damn, Crouch Heavy doesn't hit round start. Could not be me, chat. All right, let's see here. I got nothing, dude. Holy shit. All right, let's see what crowd. Can we do anything off that? At least his standard Ki Blast has enough range. Wait, hold on. That might work. It does work. Holy shit. Okay, so if you do your... I saw a little bit of this earlier on a separate video someone posted. But if you do the universal overhead and do super dash, you can actually combo off of it. It's a little finicky, but it's kind of cool. Much like how if you do crouch slides into stand heavy, you can super dash off of this. So there are options to open people up. Again, this game has depth. It's just that, again, critics on release did not really give it the time of day. So they just kind of assumed, oh yeah, it's shallow as fuck. Nah, this game has got some fucking sauce to it. In fact, let me try to do this really fast. No, let me see. What's the input I should go for there? God. I mean, his neutral is good. Don't get me wrong. Like this. Fucking this. Like, it's all decent, but there's no... I can't find any good cash outs for damage for him. I'm sorry. I see universal overhead just straight being like an air-to-air and an anti-air. I'm like, this is not... This was probably not intended, chat. Oh my god. Yeah, you press a button where you're gonna like punch downwards, all of a sudden you end up like 5,000 feet in the air. It's so good. Anyway, so this should be like the easiest schedule for Gohan to manage. Literally just like 4 or 5 hours a day training with your dad and your uncle, and then spend the rest of the day just like studying. It should be the easiest turnaround ever, but no. The thing is the anime refused Chi-Chi because the idea is that she simply want a picture family, which he doesn't know what that is. Oh yeah, well, no, I'm fully aware that the anime highly exaggerates the haha angry wife bit, but no, I know. And I also know that she's portrayed way better in Super as a result too, because it's not highlighting the yucks. The thing about anime too sometimes is that it's hard to focus test like what jokes land in advance. Like, you can only really get that with manga, with, like, what the Japanese audience thinks will land. And even then, it's kind of a limited fashion, you know? Like, if you get maybe, like, a handful of, like, letters, like, saying things, you can't really focus test that, you know? So, anyway, Piccolo's gonna have to fight 18 here. I'd rather die in battle alone than join forces with Kakarot and those fools. Well, that's what they get. But, say Vegeta, you can't really keep pushing the same mythology. How are you going to restore Planet Vegeta if, you know, or how are you going to beat that clown Kakarot if you're not alive to do so? Answer me that. Oh, man. Oh, shit. I should show off later on. Holy crap. You know how some games get rid of unnecessary characters? Extreme Butoden made me realize that base future Trunks is pretty unnecessary as well. Oh, no. By leaps and bounds. Like, it's... I wouldn't say it's quite the same extreme, but it's basically along the lines of like base form Teen Gohan. Because base form Teen Gohan has almost no presence because of the fact that, you know, the 10 days up until the Cell games, constantly Super Saiyan. And even then, Super Saiyan 1 Teen Gohan, kind of superfluous sometimes anyway. Barely had a fight against Cell before the whole mind game tournament started happening. Yeah, we can't fight 17 here unless 17's an assist, I guess.